There he is, the world famous Mr. Ed.
Hello.
And he talks.
Yeah.
This is awesome. You know what this is? You see that? Now you see some bumps and humps on there. What's all that bumps and humps I'm seeing?
Metal flake.
Metal flake. This is a true metal flake. How much clear you got on this thing?
That's 6 coats. Yeah.
So this is Arnie's car.
Already.
And so have you wet sanded it once and done it again, or?
I'm wet sanding it and then we'll clear coat it again.
Okay, so this is first clear coat.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll put one more on. It'll get like 10.
First clear coat being 6 coats of clear.
Yeah.
So now we're getting it down, and you can kind of see. You see all the
Nibs.
kind of the nibs. You got to be kind of careful there, because if you don't want to sand the flake, you'll sand the color off the flake and turn it. So here you can see this. This is pretty slick. So once this is cleared again, they're going to see some serious depth here.
Yeah.
I bet there's not too many body shops and painters in the country that would even take on a metal flake job like this.
There's a lot of extra work. A lot of extra sanding.
What are we thinking? What are you thinking?
What do you mean?
Why are we doing metal flake
Oh,
painting?
I think they're cool.
They are cool. Arnie thinks it's cool too. And this is going to be awesome.
Triple the work.
I halfway hate to show it like this, but that's what it takes. I mean, when you're putting flake on, it's literally, it's like chunks.
Yeah, it's like sandpaper.
You got any left, or you got it all mixed?
Yeah.
Any in a jar? Okay, let's check it out. So you can kind of see the depth in there. So here we got Arnie's car coming together. So you can see literally it's chunky. I'll stick, oh, this is gonna be everywhere now.
It already is.
It's like,
It already is,
so I'm gonna have it all over my house. It's gonna be everywhere. But I don't know if you can see on there how thick that flake is. So we put this is a true custom color, House of Color. And the way House of Color works, I mean,
Candy apple, red.
we got a candy underneath this one, which is our choice. I mean, because House of Colors makes a custom color, and then 2 months later that's gone, and they have a new custom color. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like the old days,
Yeah.
where the pearl was in a jar and you just grabbed some out, or the flake, you just made it work. So that's what we did. We made sure we had enough color to do the whole car. Put a base. So you'd put a base. Like, it was kind of a candy with some metal flake in it. Something we put together. A car like this, no matter what, if you get in a wreck or a scratch or something like that, yeah, matching it is just don't happen.
Yeah.
So cool.
All right.
Arnie's excited. I'm excited. Another turnkey moving down the road. I haven't been doing a lot of these videos lately, mainly because I've just been in the body shop working. I'm just trying to get it done, train some people there. We put Ed back into painting full time. You still got, what, 4 or 5 paint jobs on the books, don't you? More than that, I think. But we're gonna start doing the updates again. Once this is all buffed, we are definitely gonna do a follow-up so you can see what this really looks like. And I'll go see if I can get as much of this flake as I can off my finger before I go home.
Yeah.
All right, you guys say hi to the kids.
Hello, Alex and Lily.
Okay, what about the dog and the cat and your wife?
No dog.
All right, well, that's it for today's update video. Arnie, there you go. Man, finding you guys here is awesome. I've been to a couple different Will-O-Wheel shows now. It's like little vendors out there. So you're with House of Color.
Correct.
Awesome colors.
Thank you.
Constantly changing. Don't try to match. Make sure you got everything you need before you start. Is that good advice?
That's not bad advice.
Okay, so
but,
who are you? Tell me all about it.
So my name's Dave Loud. I'm the Midwest Zone Manager for House of Color.
Okay.
And obviously we're in the Midwest, so this is Jim Boyknot.
We're at Indianapolis at the World of Wheels.
Yes, that's correct. So Jim and I go way back, but he's one of our House of Color customers, and this piece over here is Street Roadster is all House of Colors.
Yeah, we'll show that in a second. We were talking briefly here. Obviously, you know how to paint. You know, that's what you answer the right questions, and you're kind of all right. You know,
Right.
you probably sanded your fingerprints off a few times.
got a little bit
You know
of-
what it is to bleed in there. Yeah. So tell us about you. You don't need to work probably.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, you want more work? I bet.
Always
Awesome.
like as long as it's custom. I don't want.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I've been doing this stuff over 40 years myself. I own a custom body shop in Cincinnati,
Okay.
and yeah, we paint Point Knots custom.
Okay.
We do everything, but kind of backing up on some of that. So kind of focus mostly on drag cars, motorcycles, things like that. But you know, drag course is my passion. I've been around drag racing my whole life. That's why I have a drag car. And of course I love
It's got to go
color.
fast, but aesthetics is pretty important.
It has
in
to
drag
look
racing.
good.
It's
That's
gotta
right.
look good.
It's got to look
You want
good.
you want to be a crowd favorite. You got to look
Yes.
good and go fast.
That's all I hear at the track is I can't believe you race this thing. And then I get here and they go, I can't believe you race this thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you're
So
exactly
you race
right.
this thing?
Absolutely.
I can't believe you raced that thing.
There's 100+ passes on that car.
Are you serious?
Yes.
We ain't showing it yet. We got to keep watching till the end. One of those teaser things.
Yes, I've been doing it for a long time. I started lettering when I was 12. I started spraying when I was 15. And I won't say how old I am, but I've been doing it for over 40 years.
Okay, yeah, well, I got you beat a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
I started as a painter. And I learned from previous painters. back in the
Oh
day.
yeah.
You
To
actually
me-
had a hot pot on your plate, on your
Yes, I remember that.
You really?
Absolutely. Oh, yes.
So you heat up the synthetic enamel
Yeah,
and
I had
acrylic
an old
enamel
school
come
boss
on.
at a shop I worked at that taught me that. Of course, he also taught me back in the day, if you don't get done in time, you put it in the fridge so it don't set up.
Exactly. Yeah, so we learned the same thing. So he
Yeah.
learned from us, or House of Color learned from us.
You're exactly
There you
right.
go. Yeah.
Pearl came in a jar and you decided I'll put this much in.
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of pasty.
Yeah, absolutely pasty.
Yeah.
And so where'd it come from? What do you know about that?
So House of Color in general?
Yeah, House of Color in general. How did you start?
So House of Color originated in 1956 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The founder's name is John Kosmosky. Anybody in the custom world who knows anything about House of Color knows all that already. But
Okay. No, tell us the
so-
story. We got.
Well, yeah,
He's been to his first car show in Kansas City just a few weeks ago, and that's my grandson.
Oh, that's
Right.
awesome.
So they don't know.
Right.
They don't. This is a new world because of them.
So Custom Color is John Kosmosky's life. Even though he sold the company years ago, he's still actively involved. We just did a show in Tulsa, Oklahoma last month that John was at, and he's currently at a show this weekend in Minneapolis, Donnie Smith Motorcycle Show. He's up there with Reed DeCourcy. So yeah, John's still very involved, still very passionate about the business.
Still sprays.
Yes.
Wow.
He's in his upper 80s and still painting.
Yeah.
Pearls and the candy colors and the flakes and all that start coming.
You go, you can Google it or go to a House of Color website and go to a how-to video or YouTube video, and John did most of them that are on there. So,
Really?
Yes.
He's an awesome dude to talk to. The knowledge is incredible. When I was 16, I called the company, my first candy job. He told me on the phone how to paint it, how to set my gun, how to do everything. My overall first was Oriental Candy Blue on a Chevy 2, and it came out perfect.
It's amazing to me, modern colors, OEM colors, or custom colors from back in the day, and they are getting easier.
Yes.
You can paint something that looks like a true candy.
Right.
It's not a true candy.
Yeah.
Will fool people, and you can match it.
Right.
Where like you don't put that extra coat on. Oops, I overlapped the door a little bit, and it's kind of dark in this seam here.
Yes.
But, so let's show this thing. Go ahead, just show this. Tell us about it all.
27 Ford Roadster, 527, 572, Steve Schmidt motor.
I want to hear about the paint.
Um,
I mean, this is awesome too.
The paint, I mean, it's got all three size metal flakes from House of Color as the base. Almost every color on it is a candy. It's got every leaf possible. It is 100% hand done. There is no computer, there's no wrap, it's paint. Every component underneath, inside out, is painted on this car in metal flake, in candies.
So did you try anything new you hadn't done before? I got it. Okay. Have you
No.
tried anything new that
No, I just tried to bring it all together. I wanted the 70s theme on the scheme, and of course I had a lot of special components on the car made to fit the 70s theme.
Okay.
And I wanted a show car that goes fast, and it does. It runs 510 in the 8th at 136. It's a blast.
Wow. Let's look at. Can you tell us how do you do that?
Acetylene torch.
Okay.
Literally is use acetylene torch, set it so it smokes, and put a shot of intercoat clear on it while it's still tacky, and dust it in.
Pretty cool looking. How about this one? This is kind of easy to figure out. How'd you do that?
I take my airbrush and thin the materials out so it does what I need it to do, and then just burst it.
Hold it there until it sprays it out?
Yep.
How about this right here?
That's lace. Down under the header's lace. And then of course I got 2 different size fish scales going on the side and there. And then of course, got the candy red, and I just masked off and airbrushed and ghost in all the different patterns in that. Same with the fingerprint here on the fender.
What's some of the weirdest things you've used for lace?
Oh gosh, I've curtains, table covers, nightgowns. I mean, anything I can find at the thrift store, I grab it.
I was doing something one time, and I've seen we have cedars, a lot of cedars by us.
Yeah.
So I cut some cedar branches,
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
I sprayed through some cedar branches.
I've done that too.
Have you really?
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
I can't. It'd be hard to top you. This is like a
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful car.
Yep. Some of the stuff in this car and other cars with leather and fish stuff. And then some of the stuff that most people just can't believe is, of course, the detail, the gauges, the switches, every component everywhere. I get criticized all the time that I painted a battery. Don't you realize that's going to go old? I said, well, I'll paint the next one.
Yeah.
My oil filter is graphic. My spares in the trailer are graphic. What's that? And I gotta
When we
keep
first painted motors, personally, everybody, you can't do this. I'm like, well, are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. Well,
Why
I've been
not?
painting motors for
Yeah.
30 years.
Use the right product and it's clean. It's going to stick.
Okay. Step one, I was going to say, if I was going to add to it, it was clean, it would stick.
Has to be clean.
Has to be clean.
Absolutely.
So what do you call the right product under there?
Well, I mean, I start from the beginning just plain old soap and water.
No, I mean, okay, it's clean.
It's clean. And then I use the KD primer that House of Color has.
That's it. Excellent.
It's not really an etching primer. It is a flake primer.
Yeah. This is good information here. We can edit it together.
So the KD primer is
Let's start with the
urethane based
primer.
epoxy. Yeah.
So once you got a motor clean,
Mm-hmm.
how are we going to get that paint to stick to a clean motor?
Once it's clean and even sanded a little or clean, scuffed, whatever the situation is. If it's aluminum, I try to sand them and scuff them.
Right.
If it's cast, you can't do much of that.
It's pretty rough already.
Pretty rough, yeah. So then I just use the KD primer and mix it as a sealer.
Okay.
And because the beauty of the KD from House of Color is it can be mixed in 3 different steps. You can use it as a surfacer, primer, and a sealer. Which makes it a sealer, it lays smoother, lays better. But it's designed to go over bare metal, aluminum, cast, plastic,
So it's
whatever.
an etching primer.
I won't say it's an etching, it's more of an epoxy based.
But it
urethane.
sticks.
It sticks.
How many
Sticks
runs
to
do you say
everything.
you had on that again?
There's over 115 passes on this car.
So this motor's been ruined.
Yes. Yes.
Look at
Yep.
that.
Then I flaked it, I candied it, cleared it. With all the same products that the outside of the car's done in. And there ain't a Mark 1 in it, a chip, a peel, nothing. Clean.
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 Clean. It's all about clean.
That's all I
It's
can't
busy.
emphasize.
That's not a good way to describe it, but it's very.
It's got a lot going on.
It's got a lot going on. That's a much better. Busy is not a lot
Yes.
going on.
Yep.
I mean, it showed every aspect of your skill, and you have a lot of skill.
Well, thank you.
I mean,
Thank
it's
you.
awesome. It's great.
I love colors, and I wanted colors on this thing, and I wanted 70s designs, and I wanted old school. I didn't want what's going on in today's drag racing world. I wanted something that was old school.
You've taken old school and made it at a new level.
Right.
For sure. Can I ask how many hours approximately just in the paint?
I didn't track it, but roughly 500 to 600 hours.
Oh, so say that's not bad. That's a lot of
That's
hours.
a lot of hours.
But
Yeah.
anybody that's done this to understand the detail and that you just don't do one thing and then do more. You gotta.
Yeah.
There's some dry time in between, and
Yep. And of course, what's not here at the show to see is my golf cart matches.
Oh,
my
wow.
scooter matches, my battery chargers are painted to match. Everything that I use at the racetrack is already painted to match the car.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
yeah, I enjoy it. That's obvious.
We
I
have
have
to- you
fun.
have to. You
So
have to.
because of that, it's over the top.
Well, we got a good painter over at Spirit Cars, Ed, and he enjoys it. If you don't enjoy doing it, it's boring, it's tedious, and you will hate it.
And you will hate it, and you won't do a good job.
And you won't do a good job because there is no fast way.
You got to have the love and the passion to do the quality.
Yep.
Yep.
So excellent. Thank you for
Yes.
doing the interview.
Thanks for
Appreciate
seeing
it.
me. I'm glad you came by.
Do you have a website?
Just the shop, boynuts.com.
Okay. How you do this?
Yep.
Can you get it close on that? Put a .com with no S.
Yep. No, it has the S. Boynuts.com.
Okay.
Yep.
And no apostrophe.
No apostrophe. Right. Right.
Okay. Very good. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
All right. There he is, Mr. Ed.
Hey.
I hear you've been getting a little flaky on us here.
Yeah.
I come back from
Flake
Indiana.
everywhere.
I've seen some pretty awesome metal flake stuff up there in Indiana.
Yeah, at the show.
Yeah, some really nice stuff. Nice painter, good painter. So what do you think? How do you think you stack up against them?
Come on now.
I'm sticking that video in between this video and the one we
know,
did last time. So you're feeling pretty good?
A machine.
You're a machine. Should we show them what you did?
Yeah, we
And this isn't buffed yet.
No.
This has been wet sanded, this has been buffed. Or been wet sanded and painted and cleared again. How much clear you got on this thing?
I only had to do 3 more, so that makes 9 coats.
9 coats. Good thing
Yes.
it's polyester. Otherwise, the old lacquer days, it'd be shrinking up.
Yeah.
So you can kind of sort of see the depth. I mean, this is looking good. Not buffed. By the time this is buffed,
Yeah, it's gonna smooth it out a lot.
it's just looking good. Everybody's looking in the background. Can you see them? Let's see. Can you see them in the background? Can you see everybody? Wave. I don't know if I got you in the picture or not. Every direction you look at it, it is
Sparkly.
sparkly. Look, you got an audience here. Yay! Okay, so what's the challenges here?
Packing the whole booth.
Yeah, the whole
Packed
booth
the whole
is
booth
full.
with the car.
Yeah.
That
So did you
was
go
a-
home all sparkly? Did your kids go,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You got flake all over the place here.
It's everywhere.
So if somebody wants to do metal flake, give me some kind of recommendation. Don't.
Yeah, don't. No, it's just
Don't do
it's a
it.
lot of labor.
It's a
If
lot
you
of
have a
labor.
good crew, it's nice.
What do you think? 3 times?
Huh?
3 times,
For what?
labor-wise?
Oh yeah. Easy with flake. Yeah, it's so rough and so much more sanding and clearing and yeah.
So if you've watched the video to this point in the video, you've seen, I don't remember, did we show before you put any paint on? I don't think we did. A lot of prep time. It's got to be
You've had
straight.
This car on,
This
on
is
the
pretty
video.
straight.
Yeah.
Not pretty straight, it's really straight.
Yeah, it's pretty straight.
And then you start putting paint on. And we used a base on this one. We kind of made our own base, sort of.
Yeah, candy apple
A
red
candy
base.
apple red base. Sometimes you could put black under it. You could put silver. You could put a lot of things under
Yeah,
it. It's
anything
custom
you
color.
want.
I mean, the biggest issue, a car like this, you do something to it, you're going to paint the whole car again.
Yeah.
Trying to match this ain't going to happen. Even in the dark, it shines.
Yeah, it's got a nice shadowy effect to it. It's kinda
Yeah, and the
cool.
closer you get to it, from far away, it kind of looks like, whoa, there's something there. And
That's
the
that
closer you get,
candy
you really
with
see
the
it.
flake. Yeah, it gives it that.
So we got
Yeah.
kind of a combination flake, a fine flake and a medium flake on this one.
Yes. Yeah, that's what you gave us. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like it. It's neat. It's got a lot of sparkle. It's pure sparkle.
So
Yeah.
sanding, clear, lots of clear.
Yeah.
Make sure your flake's not standing up too much. So after you got the flake down, how much clear did you put on it?
The flake 6. 6 coats of clear.
I mean, you didn't have flake in every coat of the beginning, did you?
No, I do straight flake,
Right?
and that was about 4 coats of flake.
Oh, so you put two coats of clear on top of the flake
6
before
coat-
you start sanding.
6.
6. So you put 4 coats with flake, 2 coats of clear.
Yeah, I use that base clear.
Yep.
So it shrinks up to almost nothing. So it's like pure flake, but it's 4 coats of that base clear with flake in it.
Kind of what I'm getting to is if you sand and you sand the flake, I don't care what color the flake is,
Yeah,
it's going to turn silver.
it
So
happens.
so you don't want to hit the flake.
Yeah.
And they stand up. I mean, they'll stand up on edge.
Well, I had a couple on this, and I wish I had put 2 more. 8 coats of clear on the first one. Usually I do 6. And,
So should we tell them our painter secret here, how you took care of that?
No,
No, it's a proprietary.
it's a little silver speck. We just dab a little speck here and there.
Okay, so you had a little silver speck. There was not many at all.
No.
But we just took some, and a candy color is transparent, so it took just a slight bit of
Yeah.
touch up on a transparent candy and just hit the top of that silver. So then clear it on top of it. So, I mean, you can't see it. You just don't see any of it. So, excellent. Good job, Ed. We probably won't see we'll see a video of this after it's all buffed and done,
Yeah,
going home.
probably.
So this is Arnie's car. Arnie, this one's for you. And actually started doing videos again. Brad's car left a week or so ago. No, last week. Brad's car
week,
left.
yeah.
We got some other turnkeys coming. Alan is here last couple of days. He didn't want to do a video, but we'll show his car in the next couple of days. I've just been really personally focused on getting stuff done. I did do a couple shows with Brian, and man, he done that 27.
Yeah.
That's when I was in Indianapolis, met them.
The
One
silver
every
black.
show we went to, they measured him up for his jacket, so it looks like he's gonna win the jacket, so that's a big deal.
Nice car.
So he's kind of done for the season. So there it is. Looks good. Looks really good.